Hi, welcome to Tuesday, the 12th of October. I've left the front doors open, so we will get a little bit of extra noise, but good to have you with us. Great weather down this part of the world. Hopefully it is where you are. Starting with something, a bit frivolous and fun. Lisa claims 2 awards at MTV Europe Music Awards. Blackpink's Lisa has claimed 2 awards at the MTV Europe Music Awards. The Thai rapper-singer, also known as Lalisa Manoban, has won the Best Collaboration for New Women and also the Biggest Fans Award. The award's held in Manchester, Britain on Sunday. Well done to Lalisa. Lalisa performing at Icon Siam on New Year's Eve. I think that's going to be very busy. Now, a lot of people say, Tim, you never really talk about what the Thai people are talking about in the media. Well, we're going to do that today. This is the biggest story by far on Thai social media right now. From hit to boycott, how a cat scene changed Thai drama, Mayor You Are. So this series, currently on Netflix and other platforms. And to understand the context, Thai people do take their period dramas very seriously indeed. And a controversial scene involving a sedated cat has derailed Thailand's most anticipated period drama of 2024, transforming Mayor You Are from a potential industry saviour to the centre of a heated animal welfare debate. And streams on Channel 31 and Netflix, it's faced intense backlash following its 5th episode, and the scene in question depicted a black cat being drugged, complete with realistic portrayals of vomiting and convulsions, prompting viewers to launch the viral hashtag #BanMayorYouAre. And despite the director sharing update pictures of the cat's well-being a few days ago and claiming expert supervision throughout the process, public outrage has not subsided. Channel 31's issued an apologetic statement defending their use of a professional animal modelling company with over a decade of experience. They said the cat's owner supervised all filming procedures. They emphasised their commitment to animal safety. However, the explanation failed to quell public outrage. So why am I reading you this? Well, it's just a bit of an example of some of the social media minutiae that Thai people can get completely wrapped up in. I guarantee if I go down to one of the local cafes here and say, hey, what's the top issue on your mind at the moment? It'll be this black cat. And it's known on Netflix as the Empress of Ayutthaya. It's been positioned as a potential renaissance for Thailand's television industry, which has struggled against declining viewership and digital competition. And the series' high production values and star power had initially generated significant buzz, with many viewing it as a possible turning point for traditional Thai television. So, of course, Thai people do get wrapped up in much more important issues, but at the moment, that black cat and that TV series is the number one issue. Now, let's head down to the southern Thai border, and we did the story last week about the problems they're having in Sungai Kolok, a little border Thai town where, well, let's say politely, a lot of Malaysian men like to cross the border, in some places just a very thin strip of river, to enjoy the pleasures of Thailand's nightlife. But a lot of the Malaysian government officials up in that area don't like that idea. They've got a solution. Bangkok Post reporting Malaysia's Security Council to decide on a border wall. Now, where would they have got that idea? And the caption there, the Thai customs boat patrols the border along the Kolok River. Now, that is obviously a much wider stretch of the Kolok River than the stretch that in front of Sungai Kolok, which is, you can pretty much wade across it in some places. And the decision whether to build a proposed border wall in Malaysia along the riverbank across from Narathiwat province in Thailand will be made by Malaysia's top national security body. And the Malaysian Home Minister said they'd seek approval from the Malaysian government to erect a 100-kilometre wall along the Kolok River. The idea being that the huge investment in this wall would be, saving a lot of Malaysian men's moral corruption. And Kelantan's proposal comes amid growing frustration among lawmakers struggling to contain cross-border crime, particularly smuggling, along the border with Thailand. Well, they can paint it up any way they like, but it's really about the Malaysian men coming to Thailand and having a bit of fun. And he said the Malaysian government was serious about clamping down on illegal border activities. So a few ideas: CCTV cameras, good idea. Fences or walls along the entire border, completely stupid. And this one's a good idea: drones would also be deployed. So if they're really worried about patrolling the area, CCTV and drones are going to be a much smaller investment and probably much more effective. But that's what's happening down there on the border. Let's check out exactly where this is. So here in red, I've circled the 100-kilometre border, which is mostly along the Kellock River, separating Thailand's Narathiwat province from Malaysia. And just going in a bit closer, halfway along that river, you've got Sungai Kellock circled in blue. So quite clear there where Thailand finishes and Malaysia begins. We do have another border dispute in the news though, and they sent some heavyweights there yesterday. Nation Thailand reporting Anaton visits Kok Kut and declares every inch as Thai territory. So there he is, the current Interior Minister, formerly Public Health Minister in Thailand, and the Minister of Interior, Anaton Charnvirakul, along with the Deputy Minister, headed to Kok Kut yesterday. And the visit aimed to reassure and strengthen confidence among Thai citizens and tourists after recent news reports led to misunderstandings about the island. Those misunderstandings, surprise, surprise, spread by some opposition parties. I do have to say that Anaton appears to have shed quite a lot of weight. And Anaton, who also holds the position of Deputy Prime Minister, addressed the public's worries about potential disputes over Kok Kut, affirming that the island has been part of Thailand for hundreds of years. He assured everyone that Kok Kut would not be claimed by any other country, not even an inch. Rumours suggesting a dispute over Kok Kut is unfounded. He said the island remains a beautiful, accessible destination. So the reason for this high-level visit to Kok Kut and all the refutation is because a lot of people are cancelling their trips to an otherwise very beautiful Thai island, and a lot of people thinking that Kok Kut is suddenly going to be handed back to Cambodia. Well, that's not going to happen. A deadly serious story now, heading to Pattaya and published in thepattianews.com. Mother finds 16-year-old daughter allegedly working in bar in Pattaya, and the mother's finally found her 16-year-old daughter, who'd gone missing 2 months prior, allegedly working at a bar in Pattaya. The 42-year-old mother of the 16-year-old girl told police her daughter allegedly worked at a bar in Soi Buakaw. She was afraid her daughter might have been deceived about the nature of her work, and the mother told the Pattaya News she'd been trying to look for her daughter for 2 months, and she saw her daughter on social media working at the bar, allegedly selling drinks to customers, and went to the bar to confront the manager and call police. And the 30-year-old male bar caretaker told police the girl asked to work at the bar, initially claimed the girl used a fake ID. However, he later claimed the girl did not start any work at the bar and was just hanging out there and not actually working, despite an employee time card being found for the minor. And the unidentified manager was later taken to the Pattaya City Police Station. He was charged with being an employer who hires an under 18-year-old employee to work at entertainment venues, as well as using force, threatening or allowing a child to behave inappropriately to be the cause of wrongdoing and selling alcohol to underage people. So Thai police from time to time do focus their attention on one of these underage sex worker stories. It does make the media, it gets the attention, and then, well, the story just goes away again. But this is still a big problem in places like Pattaya, in some of the sex districts in Phuket, in Bangkok, and it sadly will continue to happen. Scams have been in the media a lot over the past couple of weeks. Well, we've got another one. Reported this time in ThaiPBSWorld.com, well-known Feng Shui master in police custody on fraud charges. And a famous Feng Shui expert has been arrested by the Crime Suppression Division on fraud charges after more than 20 people, mostly elderly, filed complaints accusing him of cheating them out of an accumulated sum of over 70 million. We can't see his face there, don't worry. Bangkok Post published his face. Their headline, Feng Shui master arrested in alleged $108 million baht fraud. Well, a bit blurred there, but a much better photo of the Feng Shui master, Tanawan. Now, heading back to the Thai PBS story, he's popularly known as Ting Li. And one woman claimed that after an observation, this is after one of the victims invited him to her home. Feng Shui is sort of a Chinese interior decoration with a bit of superstition on the side. She claimed that after the observation, Tanawan suggested that a religious ceremony be held to improve the feng shui of the house and that many sacred objects must be acquired. And her family paid Tanawan a total of about 66 million baht for all the arrangements and these sacred objects. And she further claimed that the family had demanded a refund from Tanawan, particularly for the 38 million baht stone kirin from China. 38 million baht for a small stone statue. Don't worry, I went to Lazada. Here you are, Chinese Feng Shui, a kirin statue, and only 420 baht. Lazada comes to the rescue again. Plenty of scams around. You just have to be very vigilant these days, especially when you are online. But thanks for watching. Hopefully you're a bit more up to date with some of the things that, well, people here in Thailand are talking about. We hope you subscribe to the channel and we hope we see you again tomorrow.